So guys, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the two weapons that I'd highly recommend you guys start farming out in the Brave Arsenal. These weapons are definitely ones that you should be getting some god rolls of. We'll jump into all the perks of these weapons being Edge Transit and Falling Guillotine, but before we do, as always, if you're going to enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, as it's free to do and really does help me out here a ton. We're also getting super close to 1,000 subscribers, so truly any support there would be very much appreciated. If we could hit that before the final shape releases, that would be amazing. But with all that being said, let's jump into the first weapon here being Edge Transit. Now the reason that Edge Transit is really sought after is because the only other grenade launcher in the game that can come with Envious Assassin and Bait and Switch is the Trials of Osiris grenade launcher. I think it's called the Kazafract, but a lot of people don't really play Trials for PvE weapons, or they just haven't been able to get a good roll. So being able to get that Envious Assassin Bait and Switch roll on this grenade launcher and being able to easily farm it is a very good option to go for. One thing to note, if you do get that roll but don't end up getting spike nades, it's not the end of the world. They did nerf spike grenades, so now they aren't as mandatory for DPS grenade launchers. So if you end up getting the Envious Bait and Switch roll, be sure to keep it. Other rolls you can look at in that first column of traits, you do have autoloading holster and field prep, which are two very good options there as well. You do also have Cascade Point as well, so if you end up getting a shiny version with double traits, Envious Assassin and Cascade Point is a nasty combo if you're able to quick swap those different perks. In the second column for other damage perks, you do also have Explosive Light and Full Court, which can be quite good as well. You also have Frenzy there as like a last resort, don't have a good roll and just need something usable. So yeah, those are the rolls for this grenade launcher. Highly recommend going for it if you don't already have a good bait and switch grenade launcher. Moving on from there though, we go on to Falling Guillotine. Now this thing came out of nowhere. Most people were farming for the Slammer recently because they were thinking that that was going to be the best sword. But then Falling Guillotine returns and can roll with double damage perks. So in the first column, you can see Vorpal Weapon as well as Frenzy there, which are two very good perks. I've seen most people be hyping up about Vorpal Weapon, but Vorpal Weapon on heavy weapons only gives a 10% boost, whereas Frenzy can get you a 20% boost. So highly recommend going for Frenzy there in that first column. And then the second column is really up to you. If you're able to take advantage of Surrounded, then that can be a good option. But for most people, you're probably going to be better off either getting Whirlwind Blade or Bait and Switch. Now, Sword Logic is also on this weapon, and if you can get that stacked up, that can also work out pretty well, but mostly you're just going to be wanting that Bait and Switch because that's way easier to proc and just able to keep that up consistently. Same thing goes for Whirlwind Blade. If you're able to get the shiny version of these weapons to drop as well with those double perks, be sure to keep an eye out for any insane god rolls that you get on these weapons. And one thing to note is that I believe the shiny version of the Falling Guillotine that you can get from Arsight's quest comes with a Relentless Strikes and a Whirlwind Blade roll. So if you're looking for that, you can get that guaranteed from just doing his quest. And the Edge Transit guaranteed roll from the quest, I believe, isn't all that good. I think it's like Envious Assassin and Destabilizing rounds. So it's not all that great whatsoever. So definitely get to farming a god roll of that. Next week, there will be some more weapons added. I believe it's Mountaintop and Midnight Coup, so two very sought after weapons. So being able to knock these two off before those get added is going to be something that you should be looking into doing if you can. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, found it helpful, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. That's it from me today, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.